Several political parties represented in the National Assembly are wrapping up their election campaigns this weekend. Also finding themselves in the midst of the election excitement are newcomers to this terrain, the independents. 11 independent candidates are contesting the elections, and they will require thousands of votes to secure a seat in Parliament. One of them is pinning his hopes on his track record as an activist.
I am very lucky to be able to stand as an independent because I've worked in movements for 48 years. And so people know me. Another independent would find it extremely difficult to stand because of the law being unjust and discriminatory against people who stand as independents.
Achmat also says financing a political campaign is expensive. He says he spent about 12 million rand to get the required signatures to be on the ballot paper, while on election day he will fork out 700,000 rand for his volunteers. Achmat says he took out a personal loan of over 2 million rand, while he also received donations from those who fund the big political parties.
The other thing that is critical, Fynbos Equitative Funds, the DA has funded me. Temper Trust, who funds a range of political parties, has funded me. Then there's been a great woman called Inge van Reen, and I shouldn't mention her name, she doesn't like mentioning her name. But she was a Treatment Action Campaign volunteer and she has family money.
The National Assembly has 400 seats. 200 will be contested by political parties and the other 200 by both political parties and independent candidates. A political analyst says the track record of an independent candidate will boost their chances of securing a seat in Parliament.
I think there are instances where they can stand a chance, and that would depend on how well known the independent candidate is, if they have a track record and a history, because actually the credibility really matters a lot. And so if they're getting their message out there but they're not seen as credible, it will be really tough. So yes, they face challenges in terms of resources and costs and all of those things, but those are not insurmountable.
Independents will know how they fared in their debutant elections next week Sunday, when the IEC is expected to announce the election results. They are hoping to be recorded in history as the first independents who made it to the 7th Parliament. The Constitution requires that after an election, the first sitting of the National Assembly must take place at a time and date determined by the Chief Justice, but not later than 14 days after the election result has been declared. Lula Mamakya, SABC News, Parliament.